Man, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. One thing about me, I love talking. I love communicating. I love talking shop. In every atmosphere I'm in, I mean, I'm down to have a conversation. Any type of conversation. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's ride. Let's go, you know? And I love the conversation we had today. I'll tell you that. And it was great because like me and a gentleman, you know, we both came to the understanding that like, man, it's okay to live in a world you have your own opinions. Right? People have their own opinions. People have their own perceptions. They have their own beliefs. They have their own faith. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what the life was designed for. To communicate, talk, come to agree to disagree, disagreements. You know what I mean? Like, and yet nobody wants to do that because everybody is so ego driven that it's hard for some people to have open dialogue conversations with an open mind and an open perspective to receive what other people are thinking because it's their way or the highway. And those are people that are ran by the ego. That's straight facts. And most people that run from their ego, well, they do ego-ish things. They make ego-ish decisions. And it usually always stems to money and power. It really does, quite frankly, from what I've seen. And I've met a lot of people in prestigious places, a lot of people with lots of accolades, a lot of people with a lot of money. I've met them all. I've hung with them all. So I have a pretty good understanding of the personality traits of people. What makes people tick. And so it's easy for me to pick up on things. You know, I just take different nuggets from different seasons of my life and I rock with it. I walk with it. You know, but it came to me because I'm like, I just don't understand why we live in a world that puts such an emphasis, like you can't talk shop. You can't have your own opinions. You can't share your truths. You can't do this. You can't do that. You must shush and you must live the way we want you to live. And it's like, ooh, my back just did that. I said earlier, it's the unfortunate thing that I've seen in the business world. And take away what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Jets are flying, baby. I hear y'all. My jets, I'm telling you. But it came to me. So here's what I'm picking up on in the business world. This came to me earlier. All right, and this is gonna be my last video because I'm gonna rest tonight. I feel like I'm getting sick. But it's like when you start working for a company or you go into a new career field, you got one or two options. All right? You can climb said silent ladder, right? And try to make a little bit more money, get that title, get that accolade, get that bag, get that white picket fence, get that house, baby, get that fancy car, right? And you can climb that ladder and get that title, right? But you won't have to do it their way. You're going to have to do it their way. All right? Seeing as they control all the strings when it comes to the mechanics of the finances of the world, that's clear as day. And they've mechanically done that purposefully for a reason. And we're walking through that now. All right? And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to lose pieces of your soul. You're going to have to let go of this moral. You're going to have to say goodbye to this value. You're going to have to no longer carry that ethic, right? You're going to go ahead and have to, I don't know, take this road and make this business deal and learn how to cultivate these tools, like putting out fires, playing aloof, you know, moving this chess piece to this chess piece, learning how to do creative accounting, right? I mean, creative word usage. I mean, it's just straight, it's crazy to me, but it is true. It really is. Huh? Yeah. And so it's comical to me because I see that in so many different industries. I've seen that. And it's like, I just don't buy into it. I won't. And I'll come in, I do my duties, I put my best foot forward, I respect the company as I expect them to respect me, right? And I stand on morals and values and ethics in the work performance that I do, right? But it ain't gonna go chasing nothing, and I ain't gonna be doing nothing immorally, I'll tell you that. My soul, my ethics, my morals and values, it's important to me. And I'm gonna tell you why it's so important to me. Because I know what happens when it becomes not important to you. It almost killed me. I lose pieces of my soul. And I'm blessed and grateful for the fact that I found it again. By the grace of God, by the divine. Found pieces of my heart. I lost it. I completely lost it because I got so ingrained in the conformity of the world. And allowed the world to dictate telling me who I had to be. How I had to feel. What I needed to do to be somebody. Right? And I'm just, no, absolutely not. Everybody is somebody. And you don't need the world to tell you you are somebody. You don't. You need yourself to tell you you're somebody. And the only way to do that is to start moving with morals, values, and integrity. And start standing up for your brothers and sisters. Start standing up for things when you see something that's not right. Not go along with the narrative. Not take the payouts. Not spread the gossip. Not be hateful and vindictive just because you're insecure. Not come between people who love each other. I'll tell you that too. My gosh. I get so tired of those mechanics, you know. I really do when it comes to my ex. Golly. Jeez. That whole scenario, man. That's brutal. Brutal oodle. I said to myself on my way home, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that man. He's so much plastered in my face, it's not even funny. Here I am, but you cannot be with me. It gets old. It's like, golly, are we games? Are these illusions? Are they tactics? Like, are we done yet? Are we done? This is crazy. It is what it is, and it is what it isn't. You know? You gonna make your way back to my life? It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some work. I know it. I get it. I've been putting in the work. I have indeed. Every day I put in the work. I get up out of bed and I do the best I can with the day that I got. Yeah. And that's good enough. I ain't chasing nothing. I'm existing. I'm existing and I'm flowing with life. Through the chaos. Through the deceit. Through the lies. Through the manipulation. Through the tactics. Through the illusions. Through everything. I am. With humility and grace as best I can. As best I can. I ain't perfect. But I ain't striving to be perfect. But I can tell you this right now. What you will never see me do is weaponize my faith. And weaponize God. And weaponize divine and the Most High and the divine to make money. I can tell you I won't ever do that. Because let me explain something to you real quick. You're going to get to a place in life where you're going to have this abundance and you're going to be, you know, on your way out when you're older and you get sick or you die fast or whatever, and you're going to be on your way out of this world and going on to your next life. And you're going to have a conversation and God's going to talk to you about these things. And it's going to determine your fate into your next life. It is indeed. And if you don't think I'm serious, well, I guess just wait till that day comes. Just wait till that day comes. Because I am very serious. With every beacon, fiber, and bone in my body. And I'm trying to help people see that. The stuff I see on my phone, and these people say they're religious. I'm like, my gosh. You are not a religious person if money consumes your trajectory of your day. I'm going to call it, you're not. You're not. You can't be, and that's all in the Bible. All of it. And I'll come at you